A few creepy details. Perhaps the creepiest element of this horror story is that the creature seemingly chose its victims. Why did it stalk Hari Prasad's house that first night? What did it demand? Why did it not attack again until a week later? And why did it only target certain people? Unfortunately, we don't have the answer to any of these questions. However, according to the research paper, villagers believed that the creature was trying to steal their souls. Could this have been a demon of some kind? Let us know what you think. Creatures that should not exist. Throughout history, people have reported encounters with creatures that defy scientific explanation. Are these stories true or false? We don't know, but here are a few more cases worth looking into. The Beast of between 1764 and 1767, a mysterious wolf-like creature terrorized the French province. It attacked hundreds of people, mostly women and children, and killed over 100 of them. Despite its reign of terror, the beast was never caught. Local hunters struggled to stop it, claiming its hide was too tough for their bullets and swords. Eventually, the attacks stopped just as suddenly as they'd started. This may have been one of the earliest cases of werewolf hysteria, although skeptical experts attribute the killings to bears, wolves, or even tigers. The Beast of Bray Road. Between 1989 and 1996, Wisconsin residents reported seeing a mysterious wolf-like creature in the woods near Elkhorn Lake, known locally as the Beast of Bray Road. The animal reportedly stalked deer, cattle, and even pets. Many believe it was a werewolf, while others suspected it was a hybrid coyote wolf. Authorities captured several animals for DNA testing, but none matched the eyewitnesses' descriptions. Momo isn't just one cryptid, but an alleged species of ape-like humanoids that supposedly inhabit remote parts of Indonesia. Reports date back centuries, with the most famous account coming in 1876 when a Dutch colonial officer shot and wounded one. Locals brought the creature to him, and though critically injured, it allegedly walked 12 miles before disappearing into the jungle. While skeptics argue that the officers may have mistaken an orangutan for a humanoid, many Indonesian tribes insist that Momo still live among them. One researcher believes that Momo may actually be an extremely rare type of pygmy. The Loveland Frog. The Loveland Frog is a mysterious amphibian creature that has supposedly been spotted in Ohio multiple times. According to the first sighting in 1951, the frog stood about 3 feet tall with large red eyes and a humanoid face. Several similar creatures have been reported since then, leading some to believe that the Loveland Frog isn't just a single cryptid, but an entire race of frogs. Is this possible? Well, in 2019, a man named Matthew Moneymaker claimed to have discovered the skeleton of a giant frog. This particular frog measured about 10 inches, but Moneymaker speculated that larger specimens may exist. Still, most scientists agree that the Lovecraft frog is nothing but a myth. The Dogman is a cryptid said to inhabit the forests of Michigan and other Midwestern states. According to reports, it looks like a werewolf, a large hairy biped with a canine head and glowing red eyes. Unsurprisingly, the Dogman has similarities to the Beast of Bray Road. Both are large wolf-like creatures with glowing eyes. It's entirely possible that these two are one and the same. Unfortunately for those seeking answers, both cryptids remain elusive. Sightings date back to 1976, but concrete evidence is lacking. Bigfoot is perhaps the most famous cryptid in America, a large hairy primate that roams the forests of the Pacific Northwest. The Patterson-Gimlin film, which shows a large biped walking across a clearing, has been examined extensively by cryptozoologists. It seems to show a creature around 8 feet tall with a pronounced chest and shoulders. While some dismiss this footage as a hoax, others believe it could be evidence of Bigfoot's existence. The Chupacabra is a legendary creature said to inhabit parts of the Americas, including Texas and Puerto Rico. According to legend, it preys on goats and other livestock, draining them of blood. However, many of these supposed sightings can be attributed to feral dogs with mange, a skin disease that causes hair loss and scabbing. In 2012, a roadkill animal in Puerto Rico sparked renewed interest in the Chupacabra. DNA tests revealed that it was a coyote with a mix of dog breeds. However, Chupacabra sightings continue to this day. Mothman. The Mothman is a winged cryptid that is said to predict disaster. The first sighting dates back to 1966. When several West Virginia residents saw a 7-under 2-foot tall humanoid with glowing red eyes. Over the years, similar creatures have been reported across the United States and even overseas. Some believe that the Mothman is a harbinger of death, pointing to its numerous predictions of impending disaster. Of course, others are less convinced. Almas. The Almas is an ape-like cryptid that is said to inhabit the mountains of the Caucasus region. It is usually described as a large, hairy, human-like creature that lives in caves and preys on livestock. Unlike Bigfoot, however, the Almas is distinctly evil. Many Russian legends describe it as a demonic entity that feeds on human flesh. While there have been countless reports of Alma sightings, there is little evidence to support their existence. The Beast of Gilman in 1976. A high school senior named Patricia Bigler disappeared while walking home from her boyfriend's house in Gilmerton, New Jersey. Her body was never found, but many believed that she had been kidnapped by the Beast of Gilmerton. According to legend, the beast was a large, hairy, foul-smelling creature that lived in the woods near town. It was also known for attacking pets, killing several dogs and cats in the area. Some believe that the Beast of Gilman is a werewolf, while others claim it was simply a mountain lion. Al Gora is an elephant-like creature that is said to inhabit the forests of Malaysia. According to local legends, it is a giant, hairy mammal that ambushes hikers and devours their flesh. Many believe that alligators are simply misidentified elephants, while others insist that they are an entirely separate species. The truth is that Malaysians have been hunting alligators for sport since the 19th century, leading many to believe that if they existed, they would have been extinct long ago. Meet me at the lake. Perhaps one of the strangest aspects of the Manindraga horror is that it was unconfined to a single night. Instead, the creature stalked the town for weeks, leaving people afraid to even leave their homes. This seems similar to the legend of Hookman, a legendary killer who stalks couples at Lover's Lane in Austin, Texas. According to the legend, a man named Hookman murdered his wife and buried her in the lane, promising to wait for her at their special spot every night. Anyone foolish enough to meet him, there risks becoming his next victim. The Beast of Bussy. The Beast of Bussy is a mysterious creature that is said to inhabit the forests of Bussy, Switzerland. According to legend, it is a large, hairy, human-like creature that preys on livestock and occasionally humans. The first sighting dates back to 1717 when a hunter encountered a large creature with glowing red eyes and sharp claws. Since then, there have been numerous reports of similar creatures lurking in the woods. Now, it's time to hear from you. Do you believe the Manindraga horror was real? Did a mysterious creature stalk the town, or was it a case of mass hysteria? If you think there's another explanation, share it with us. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other videos on unsolved mysteries.